Hello everyone, welcome on back to Court Farms. So I figured I would give a small little tour of my house, firstly. A nice little master bathroom. It's the one thing I didn't really show off the last video. Nice little bedroom here. Train set. Be cool if you could like make the train go around or something. Well, I'm still trying to figure out all the rooms. Another bathroom. Nice little room here as well. A little chill area. Here we have the kitchen. You didn't see I was clearly baking some donuts earlier. Dining room. This is another kitchenette, I guess. Oh, this is a collectible, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, there are $1,000 per collectible, so in total there'd be $100,000 on the map. That's a small little tour of the house. Well, as we can build the doggies' food dish, and then we can get to work. So I think we will be working on getting this into a field. It's clearly not really anything else. I'd like to get that going. So my plan is to sell our cultivator. I'll probably take the Deutz down there. And I'm going to buy a plow. So yeah, I'm going to sell this. I think this is a 3-meter width. I found one that was 6 meters. Ooh. Almost hit that. We can take a little tour of the map right down to the store. I have a fairly good idea of which direction the store is. I really want to buy this. I really do. But I want to make sure we get the crops into the ground first. And then we can worry about buying that. Grass fields here. Oh, here's the windmill. So this is actually a grain mill. It's a custom-made one. You can actually go in there and go up around that little ring there. Like I said in the last video, Oxygendavid does a fantastic job in his maps. It's just some, features and stuff you don't always see. Be able to, have an interior of a farmhouse is rare at times. This is the fastest tractor, so a reason why I'm taking it down to the store, which I hope they're open actually, because there is open and close times. I think that's like a community garden down there. I have not really checked that one out yet. Not sure. Where is the cell? Probably in here. Yeah, this is worth a good amount of money. I suppose we can repaint it. Worth a lot more than what the plow that we will be buying is worth. That is plows. This one, I'm pretty sure I've used this one before, actually. It's a great mod, honestly. Let's see, do we want to do any custom color? Oh, that costs money. Can only do JCB yellow, it looks like. But we'll buy that. So we actually gained money from that. And actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's people walking around in the store. I'm sure he's on a set path, but still, it's cool to see. You know, unique features. Yep, there's forklift drivers too. You can see every once in a while they'll, you know, be bringing around parts to different areas. This is actually a pretty good sized field. So as always, I like to do the outline of any fields I make first. Go about to here. Oh yeah, this is no problem pulling this. Doing the outline really kind of helps almost visualize how the field will look and how big it is. This is a plenty big plow. I don't really have any direct need for this land at the moment, so I might have put it to some field. My thought is probably rye into that field, because I know for certain rye has straw. Surprisingly, when I was looking at that field that we harvested last video, the pH is okay. It's not like perfect. It could be improved upon, but it's not bad at all. Now, this would be a fine size field. I haven't really looked at the others yet, but so that's making me think that the issue is more so related with the nitrogen fertilizing. Ooh, we have rain in the forecast. Kind of curious how that'll work plowing. How long is that supposed to hit us for? Doesn't even show it in here. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this will be a good sized field, I would say. Ooh, I actually connected that up really good. We'll probably have to get the Zeter on mowing or windrowing or something. I'd like to use that a little bit more. I've been using so far the Deutz mainly on when it comes to baling, and now this. And this will also be doing planting. Since I'm thinking about getting the 210 horsepower required drill, mainly because the other one, which would be slightly cheaper, is not a direct drill, and I'd rather save the time. Time is money at the end of the day. And I can do fertilizing and seeding at the same time. Width is the same. It's just more expensive. Not sure when we'll do alfalfa, but we will get to that at some point. As always, if the map has a new crop that it adds, I will make sure we at least harvest it once. And we can, look through the growth stages and, see if it's worth the effort for how much it sells for. That one crop says it's $4,000, right, per 1,000 liters at max price, but is it actually going to yield you much? Well, I am going to go ahead and do a time lapse. We'll get this finished up, and we'll have to get the soil maps going on here, and then we'll do some planting. I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Yes, you're very quite tough. Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on.
So far, so good on progress here. A little blimp up in the air. I don't know if I've actually... Have I seen blimps before? I probably have. Or a hot air balloon. Hey, the old dog's out here with me. Checking out what we're up to. We have to get a name for him. Leave any suggestions down below. But as always, I always record in advance, so probably be a little while till any suggestions would be put in place per se. So let's go and probably grab the soil mapper, the scout, here shortly. A little ahead of myself. And see what kind of soil we got here. Obviously, I'm hoping for loam. Hoping. I don't know if he'll actually get that. Ooh, we're losing some traction in there. Actually, I almost never seen that before, so I wonder if that's something with the mud system, maybe? Well, it might just be, it's a little high-powered plow, maybe? I'm pretty sure I forgot to turn off crate fields on that, so that might be fun the next time I pick it up. Randomly create a field in the middle of our barn. Dog still out here checking out what we're doing. I can hardly see him, but playing in the dirt. The campsite looks pretty busy. September must be a busy time. It'd be interesting on pigs. I've never did any pigs before. That and horses are the other one I did. I guess rabbits, but I don't think anybody playing this for the first time did rabbits before. So. We just put this in one of these spots. That'd be a good spot for it. Oh, it's a tight fit, but it does fit. Anyways, let's look at the soil. Grand reveal. Oof. Oof. I see why that wasn't a field before. No. We do have some loam. So that's a positive. I'm thinking like this field in here might be a good one. But I'm thinking, oh no. But we'll see. There's some good ones down here. Let's get the cedar rented. Go. These stats, $5,500, but we should, in the end, we'll make it back. And we'll have to get a bag of seeds. Yeah, we can probably do 2. And fertilizer. These fields might be pretty bad in fertilizer. We probably have some extra left over, but That is fine. I'm likely to change the bow fork because we have 2 bow forks. I don't know, we start with 2 to probably a pallet fork, so when I go and grab that I can just bring it back. Unless I can somehow get the bags to rest on the planter. Oh, you can see the forklift in action a little bit better now. It's driving. Well, we'll see if that bag of seed stays. It's a plenty big drill. Oh, dear. No, you can run off in the woods, buddy. You know, when I was setting this up, I kept missing that exit multiple times to our farm. I don't know, I kept thinking it was farther past it because on the map it looks like it's farther past. Where the heck did our bag of seeds go? I was going to take the bag of seed off, but I don't know where it went. It must have went in there somewhere. Weird. Well, we do have the front weight over there, I think it is. If we do need more weight in the front. I suppose there'll be no variable seed rate for this. Yeah, I'd say this pulls it pretty good. I think the usual is supposed to be like 9, I think. We are adding quite a bit of nitrogen, so we might end up needing more fertilizer. We didn't, I guess, start full either, but... which is fine. Worst comes to worst, we can continue on without having fertilizer in the drill and just go through with the spreader really quick. I think that's like a 40 meter working with, so it's like no time to really do it. 7 miles an hour uphill. Once we get to the top of the hill, I might try and put the weight on the front just to see if that helps. We could add weight to the tires as well, but I wasn't going to do that because I was wondering if that would weigh it down for mud. Well, we'll line up with ours. There's the weight over there. We'll see if this helps much, but maybe it'll make it worse. I doubt it, but I think the next run through we'll have to make sure we get all the fields limed. I'll have to take a look at that big field. I'm almost tempted to do it in the big field just because we have that really expensive crop I want to do in there. But we also have rental fees to pay still. So we'll have to buy... well, we might be able to buy a tedder maybe. Or a windrower maybe even. Oh, we're going 8 miles an hour up the hill. A little bit better. Instead of renting it, maybe we could buy one. haven't really looked at the prices for that. Well, they could be in the sale, always. Tedders, 6.9 meters at 8,500. 8.7 at 16 grand. Looks like 9 is outside of that one or this one. On the better ones. I'd probably go after this one, save the 500 bucks. I don't know. Windrowers are a decent amount of money. Yeah, we'd probably rent this the first time. Rent one of these, maybe. Possibly you need to rent a forage wagon. I got a couple different forage wagons for mods and stuff. If we do silage, we would. I think for grass, I think we can just do bales. Hay will just be bales. Probably won't do a lot of grass bales, since that'll mainly go to rabbits. I have to buy a water trailer, I'm pretty sure, too. Almost tempted to buy rabbits to make sure they need grass and not something else. We'll go through all the work to get grass, and turns out they need oats. I don't know. It's something random. I think horses need oats, actually. Well, I will go ahead and time-lapse the rest of the planting this field. And we can probably get a start on the other field. See how much fertilizer we have left by then. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Because you are
Well, we'll have just about 1,000 liters left of solid fertilizer. Honestly, even seeds might be close. Oh, wait, I actually see that bag of seed. I finally actually see it now. I've yet to actually get it to go into the planter, but I am running it, so it probably won't work. Well, I missed a little bit there and down here. Huh. Yeah, it's not going into the planter, though. That's weird. I'm sure once we return it, it'll, be fine. Well, there is our first linseed field. Probably about as big of a drill you can fit through here. Sorry, chickens. I hope you guys are like cats and have 9 lives. Oh, this needs a lot of fertilizer as well. I feel like this field might be a little bit smaller, though. It's hard to say. Be pretty close. Hey, we got the bag out. Oh, I almost put linseed in there as well. Went by it. Rye. This is gonna be tight for fertilizer. I was a little bit lower here, but we also started with more on the other one. It really depends on what the size of the field is. Granted, I know silty clay does require more, as far as I know. Yeah, this might be the planter that we go for full time. I'd like something bigger, especially for that big field, but for what size of the roads and stuff we have, maybe there's something in the horse pack that's coming in like what, 2 weeks, I think. From the time I'm recording this, it's 2 weeks. I think it's like July 25th. I'm probably way off, but I think that's what it is. That might have something for us in there as well. I know one of my favorite drills is actually a modded horse one, and it's actually, I believe, slightly cheaper than this one. This one, it's 3 meters wider. It's fairly big, but it's 270 horsepower. That's kind of the problem. If I remember right, I did it on Edgewater. I had a max capacity one. Love that thing. I think something similar to it is in the horse DLC. I think it'd be mighty close on sod fertilizer. Worst comes to worst, we can always just buy some fertilizer. Or if we're really, really close, like a strip short, we could just leave it. Maybe. I prefer not to, but... Well, I think I will go ahead and time-lapse the rest of this field. We'll see how far this solid fertilizer goes. Place your bets now. I'm saying it's going to be mighty close. I think that either that bag is going to be basically empty when we unload it, or there won't be a bag. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Yes, you've had it quite tough, always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy, look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand, you've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel, only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Because you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger.
I don't know. I'm really thinking we're not going to have enough fertilizer. There's not a lot left, but man, I think we're going to be short. Not going to be by a lot either. Like I said earlier, I think it's going to be by a very minimal amount. But we can always finish off the drilling for the rye, at least. And we can get it fertilized afterwards. Probably do that next episode. %, this can be short. Not by a lot either. Although if we wait, would that cause... The field would grow. Would that cause any damage to the crop? If we drove on it. Although at the current moment I forgot to turn it on, but I will be turning it on. I have not turned it on yet, crop destruction, but I will be turning it on. I think I have like some of the worker buy options too. I thought I could just seed. Can I not? Okay, I can, okay. Thought I could. Suppose it just lifts everything up once you're empty out of the one. I think technically you could just fertilize with it. I don't know why you'd fertilize with a 6-meter width, but I'm sure there's a reason. I do have weeds on too, so we're going to end up having to get some herbicide at some point. Or a weeder. But I know spot and spray you can do good for precision farming. Be a bonus for it, so we'd probably have to rent that, I'd imagine. I doubt we have enough money for one of those. Once you figure in the other rental costs we have. I'm sure buying the seeds and the fertilizer for that big field will not be cheap. Oh, there we go. We only missed a little bit. 500 liters of seeds. I can of course go towards the next time. Of course I had to go over there. Let's go ahead and get this sold off. I was like looking at the sales. Not sold off, but returned. Go. Look, sprayers. I think this was the earliest one. So it'd be 1865 grand. You could lease it at that. Because same time with the money difference between not spot and spraying and using spot and spraying, would that so be $1,300 versus, so it's $2,000 more. Are we going to use $2,000 less herbicide? Honestly, it's possible. Use so little herbicide, it's possible we would. That $2,000, $2,500 herbicide would last quite a long time. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you. And then, why is my tractor leaning weird? What the? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.